Hey folks, welcome back to Girl Talk. We have been having lots of fun here, and we are going to have some more fun because we're going to talk to two of our favorite friends here. You may recognize these folks. It's John and Chris who join us from Accu Clime Mechanical Services, and we're going to talk about some important things today, including some tips for you for the winter and talking about quality of comfort in your home. So I look forward to it. How are you guys doing?
Not
Good.
too bad.
Thanks
You.
for having us here
again.
We're always glad to have you. It's always nice to see you. You guys are so great and so friendly and so willing to give us these important tips for our home. Some of these things we don't always think about. But John, I want to start with you. You wanted to talk about not skimping on quality of comfort in your home. What do you mean by that?
Well, most people, you look at their houses, their furniture matches their drapes, matches their wall coverings, matches pretty much everything in the house because they want it to look just right at that point.
Absolutely.
And people come over and visit and you know, they want to have a good time with everything, and they're kind of looking to impress people because they want their house to look clean and ready to go. But have you ever thought about when somebody comes over and they sit down and they're admiring your house and all of a sudden they grab a blanket off the couch and cover their legs?
Everyone at my house does that.
And I've done that at other people's
And
houses.
you start thinking about that and you're going, wow, and this kind of goes back to when I was a kid. You know, I'd be at home and people would come over and people would ask my mom, can I grab a blanket off the couch? And I got to thinking about that as I've gotten older, that if you put in a lower end furnace in your house, they're not comfortable. People are just not feeling the way they should. You want to entertain at parties. You want people to be comfortable. You want them to come back again sometime.
Right.
And really, our goal in our business is to have people comfortable in their homes, and you know, we want them to feel just right.
It's interesting that you say that because you're right. You've put so much time and effort into what your home looks like, making sure somebody has the right drink and enough food and snacks and everything because you want them to enjoy their time at your home. But how often do you ask them, geez, are you cold? Are you hot? You know, all those kinds of things that have a huge impact on your comfort level.
People will spend millions of dollars every year to put stuff into their house to make it look nice. And then nobody ever thinks about that piece of equipment in the basement that's always tucked in a corner,
Right.
where nobody can see it because really it's nasty looking. Nobody really cares what it looks like.
And just the speed, too, of which it works, I'm sure makes a difference. I mean, I know for me when I'm coming home and it's super cold outside, I want that heat coming up quick. And I want it to work fast.
And how many times have you been home where you put a blanket on because you're cold, you turn the furnace on, then all of a sudden it's, oh, I'm warm, and you take the blanket off again, well then the furnace shuts off and you're putting the blanket back on.
I do this all the time, so this is funny. Yeah, totally agree.
I know, Chris, when you came over to take a look at my furnace, he also mentioned, you know, hey, be comfortable, because I was trying to skimp a little bit too, just to keep it, I don't know, I felt like I needed to keep it affordable. And that
We've got
kind of
those
thing.
frugal minds, you and I, that sometimes bite us in the butt.
But sometimes there's savings there by the better equipment will actually save you money by running it at a smaller capacity but at a longer time frame. John and I talk about, you know, you'll feel just right, and we kind of joke about it, we laugh about it, but feeling just right in your home isn't just the temperature. Feeling just right is the company that you're working with, the amount of time that when we work with a homeowner and we come out for an annual maintenance, that we spend with them and explain to them how it operates, what they can do to save some money on their energy bills, what they can do to kind of keep this piece of equipment running longer. So it's feel just right both personally, the company that you're using, their background, their knowledge, how helpful they are, how friendly they are, and the temperature in your home.
Yes.
That's feeling just right.
And I want to make sure we talk about this. We run out of time so quickly with you guys because we get to chatting. But let's talk about during the winter and the home humidifier, the importance of. Now, we have humidifiers for our room. What's the importance of having a whole home humidifier? I don't even know what that is.
Well, a whole home humidifier generally attaches directly to the furnace. And what that does is it helps keep a more balanced, even humidity control in the house. MG&E says you can save 4% per degree on your energy bill if you have a properly humidified home, because 68 at proper humidity is actually warmer to the body than 72 in dry. So you're more comfortable at a cooler temperature.
That is actually fascinating. That's my problem. My house is dry because I'll crank the heat up to 74, 75 degrees sometimes and still feel chilly. And I've got the little room humidifiers and those rooms do feel better.
Right.
And that actually costs you more money in your energy bill because it costs you money to run every single one of them separately.
I always always learn so much. Thank you guys so much for the tips. Full of pointers. We'll have more with these guys later, probably in January. So Chris and John from Accu Clime Mechanical Services, give them a call if you need some help or some tips. We'll be right back with more Girl Talk after the break.